Alright, hey guys, I figure I'll just make a quick video for those who are curious about switching over to clipless pedals, because I know when I was switching over to clipless pedals I had a lot of questions, and I figure I'll try to answer as many of those questions I had here in this short video. So yeah, most people start off riding sort of BMX style pedals like these. These are on my fat bike, and I used pedals like these for years and years and years. And I still do on my fat bike for snow applications. Yeah, but those can cause a lot of issues with rock strikes, and they can be heavy and not particularly efficient. So when I started road biking a lot, I went over to clipless pedals like these. These are Crank Brothers egg beaters. You can tell they kind of look like an egg beater. And yeah, basically you just clip in with your cleats, and there really isn't much platform here. You're basically just attached at this small area right here. I tried putting these on my mountain bike, and they're very hard to unclip because they're very tight. The tension on these is very tight. These springs are wound very tight. So I later bought some of these mallets, these Crank Brothers mallets. I thought that they would be good because they're kind of a hybrid. They have a platform on them. But yeah, I had the same issue. Plus, they felt really heavy. So I said, screw that. I'm going back to platforms. And I bought these these are kind of like thin platform pedals. And these are really great. They sort of mitigate pedal strikes quite a bit. Problem is, there's so much of a focus on being lightweight and thin that I've actually sort of, yeah, if you look right here, I actually have gone through the casing right here, so I may have to retire these this year because that's probably not very safe. And I should note, by the way, they're called clipless pedals, and as you probably know, that's a misnomer because they do make a clipping sound, which I'll show you in a bit when you get in them. But they're called clipless incorrectly because they don't have these clips, these straps on them. So people just call them clipless because they didn't have these things right here in them. Anyways, I decided to go to SBD pedals because that's what a lot of my friends recommended. These actually work very well because you can adjust the tension on these. And if you see right here, if you get an Allen wrench, you can adjust the tension right here, and that will make it harder or easier for you to get out. I currently am running these things as loose as they'll actually go, and that's because I'm new to these. But yeah, when you get into these things, they make a nice little clipping sound, even though they're clipless pedals. I'll do it again. And that sound becomes very comforting sometimes when you're riding and you need to know you're clipped in. And you can feel it too. But yeah, to get out, basically all you do is clip your pedal out like that, and you will come right out. Like I said, I have these set so loose that it doesn't take much to get out. There has been a couple times where I've gone up a rock section and I couldn't make it, and I've fallen backwards, and that can kind of suck. But I'm getting better at it, and I'm seeing the real benefit on these. One benefit is that when you're going downhill, you are clipped in. You're not going to slide around or slide off your pedals and rack yourself on your top tube as easily. That would suck. When you're clipped in, you feel confident. You're attached to the bike, especially if it's maybe raining outside and your pedals might be a little slippery. Bam, you're clipped in. You're not going anywhere. The other benefit, obviously, is the upstroke. You can pull up with your legs as opposed to just pushing your pedals. So it becomes a lot more efficient. Some people say it's 10% more efficient. I don't know if that's true or not, but it definitely, you'd be hard-pressed to see a cross-country rider, cross-country racer not have clipless pedals just because they make so much sense. Like I said, I'm still getting used to these. I'm still not totally confident on some sections, But I'm almost to the point where I can ride anything that I could with my platforms, and I plan to keep at it, even though there's a learning curve, and sometimes I'll feel a little skittish on some sections, but I think in the long run it'll make your riding better. I know a lot of really good technical riders who ride, in enduro, all mountain style riding, and they do clipless. Downhill riders, even professional downhill racers, use clipless pedals. Some use platforms too, but a lot use clipless, and that shows you how useful they can be. I don't think any pedal is going to make or break you as far as riding goes. If you're a strong rider, you'll be a strong rider clipped in or on platforms. But there is a definite control advantage you have with your bike if you're clipped in, and I think that's definitely a benefit of clipless pedals. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment box below, and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks a lot, guys.